Am I the asshole for refusing to take my friend's package with me internationally without opening and checking it first? I will soon be flying to the other side of the world, and my friend asked me to take a package with me and deliver it to her friend who lives in the country I am flying to. Now, I trust my friend with my life, but I told her that since it's an international flight and taking unneeded risks are unwise, I would appreciate it if I can open the package with her present and look through it just to make sure there's nothing undesirable in it. My friend immediately gets offended, and she even starts yelling at me, telling me how she can't believe that I don't trust her and that I am invading her privacy. She told me that I'm the one being selfish and paranoid, and that she won't let me see inside the package because it has quote-unquote sensitive content. That ended up freaking me out more, so I told her that I can't do it if I can't make sure it's safe, and that I'm sorry. She started to cry and left the room. She later left me a text saying that I'm selfish and that she doesn't want to talk to me anymore. While I feel bad, I have heard all kinds of stories, and I don't want to be put in a position where I am responsible for whatever quote-unquote sensitive content is in her package. Reddit. Am I the asshole? Edit number 1. A comment here made me want to add more context. I trust my friend a lot, but I should mention that my friend is known to cultivate weed and then store them in spice jars. I could have sworn I heard noises of glass in the package, and she has joked before that she could smuggle weed disguised as a spice or herb or something and that they wouldn't know a thing. I do trust her, but I just want peace of mind, you know? I'm sad she's offended, but I wish I just had her understand my point of view. Edit number 2. Wow, I woke up to so much engagement in this post. Thank you all for your replies and assuring me I'm not the asshole. And thanks for the awards. As for updates, my friend hasn't spoken to me since the incident and has had a message delivered to me via a mutual friend saying the only way she'll talk to me is if I take this package from her and, quote unquote, trust in our friendship. However, I heard from my other friend that the person I was supposed to deliver the package to has a reputation involving drugs. And while we didn't get into details, my friend just said, quote unquote, and not for using them. I don't want to accuse anyone of anything. Rumors fly and innocent until proven guilty. But I am definitely not taking that package anymore unless I can get a pretty good look at it. Edit number 3. I just saw a comment asking me if I know a Jason who stores olives in his fridge. I replied to them, sorry for replying late. Funny enough, her boyfriend's name is Jason. Fun fact to enhance this story, he loves a show called Breaking Bad, so bad that he legally gave himself the middle name Walter. But sadly, I do not know if they keep their olives refrigerated. I just read the story in question about Jason and his refrigerated olives. There may be a connection, but then again, most likely not. I'll try my best to do some digging, but if I'm being honest, I'm kind of freaked out enough by the situation to avoid investigating anything for my own safety. And I'll update this story as long as you guys are interested. Once again, thank you all. Am I the asshole for not grounding my stepson for not eating my mom's food and talking back? This might sound weird, but my stepson Joey talks like a grown man. He's 9, but oh my, he is such a gentleman. He has a smart mouth and talks in a witty manner. He has a personality of a 30-year-old. Admittingly, he takes after his father and picks on a lot of what his father says. Another thing I noticed is that he tends to act protective of his dad. How do I explain it? For example, when my husband introduced me to him the first time, He told me to take care of his dad and not make him cry. My response was to laugh, but I felt a little intimidated, if I'm being honest. Joey brings his own meals that his dad cooks for him when we visit my parents on the weekend because of his allergies. Mom complained about it, saying we were spoiling him rotten by letting him disrespect table manners and not eating what's presented at the table. I explained that Joey isn't doing this because he's a picky kid, but he has food allergies and an intolerance, so she should understand that. But every single time we visit, she'd just give us grief because of it. Last weekend, we visited for dinner and there were formal guests. Joey brought his own meal and joined us to eat at the table. Mom saw his plate, got up from her seat, and said, "No, you don't. You're eating what I cooked tonight, mister." My husband gave her a look. I told her to stop, but she said she got this, then proceeded to grab Joey's plate. Joey moved it out of her reach and said no. I said, "Mom, leave him alone." But she threw a fit and lectured me about how Joey is being spoiled and will be fine if he ate what she put on the table. She tried to convince Joey to hand her his plate, but he refused. She tried quilting him, saying Grandma will be upset if he didn't eat what she cooked and will cry because of this. He told her in a strict voice, "Cry me a river, build a bridge, and get over it, lady. I'm keeping my dinner." She was shocked, but everybody else started laughing. My husband's face turned red and he just paused. Mom walked into the kitchen and was so upset. She lost it after the guests left and said Joey was behaving like a spoiled brat with his god-awful slick attitude and talk-back nonsense. She demanded I step up, get a grip, and start showing him consequences by giving him a punishment for what he said and did. I told her he has allergies and cannot eat her food, period. Nothing is going to change that. She got more upset and claimed I avoid punishing Joey just to please my husband. She literally cried, saying she got embarrassed in front of guests and I should punish Joey for his attitude towards her, but I refused. My husband wanted to apologize, but I saw no need for it. She hasn't been speaking to us ever since. So, am I the asshole?